Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Geneva in General. I am Geneva and we will talk about almost everything in general. So today, guys, Drake, I was just waking up with the news. Drake has dropped yet another diss track solely aimed at Kendrick Lamar this time. It is titled The Tailor-Made Freestyle. Now, I've listened to it twice already. I'm not going to play it because of course copyright. So y'all just gotta, bear with me. I'm in my cheap YouTube studio, set up my little tiny desk and chair with my laptop. Again, I'm going to be looking at Rap Genius to kick off the lyrics. So I was confused when I first heard this. The beat and the instrumental was giving me 90s West Coast instrumental 90s West Coast hip hop rap, and this for a reason. So with the intro, it's Tupac. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, this sounds like Tupac. I'm like, where's Drake and all this? And it says on Rap Genius, it says intro Tupac AI. So it's artificial intelligence. He says Illuminati. Dawn's rise again. You can see it in my eyes again. And then verse 1, he kicks it off as Tupac, the AI generated version. He says, Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior. Engraving your name in some hip hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. Fuck this Canadian light skin dot. We need a no debate at West Coast victory. Man, call him a bitch for me. So clearly, like, when you think about it, Drake is a genius. I believe what is going on is Drake, of course, he's been get hit with allegation after allegation of him not writing his own lyrics throughout, like, let's say, like, the last 10 plus years of his career. So what he's done is, like, he took some genius of it, right? The brilliance of Drake. He literally wrote these lyrics, right? Again, I'm presuming he wrote these lyrics, but he's going to have an AI version of not only just, I almost said T.I., Tupac reciting his verse towards Kendrick Lamar, but he's also going to have Snoop Dogg come in. So this is Drake who wrote these lyrics, again, presumably, right? Because people are saying, oh, it's up for debate. Oh, he got ghostwriters, blah, blah, blah. So Drake is literally writing to a diss towards Kendrick Lamar. He's responding to Kendrick Lamar in this tailor-made freestyle using Tupac's voice, likeness, and image. Now, let's kick it off. Some more. Talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift from me. Heard it on the Budden podcast. It's got to be true. That's a shot to Joe Budden because, Joe Budden is low-key obsessed with Drake. Drake has said it himself. Same with Charlamagne, the goddess, a.k.a. Charlamagne, the champagne goddess. Word to Zaya Banks. He said, they told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive. And the nigga under 5'5", so it's got to be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg. Had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you got to fuck this nigga, girl. He got to get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos, he is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs, you gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now it seems you're too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to give this shit another week and fall back to hunger who run the numbers up? I would've refused. Fuck these industry relationships, she not in your shoes. You're supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us this not really you, in that case, there's nothing left to say, I just pass it to Snoop. Boom. So again, Drake has wrote this verse, acting as Tupac, having Tupac recite these lyrics towards Kendrick Lamar. He said to Kendrick Lamar, it's been over a week. Why haven't you dropped? Drake responded to your diss when he said, motherfuck the big three, it's only big me. Nigga, it's just big me. So he's saying, Drake is, let's say he's channeling Tupac saying, Kendrick, why are you acting scared? Get this light-skinned Canadian. He's just a light-skinned Canadian bitch-ass nigga from Toronto. Why are you hesitating? Drop on this. He said, you know what, never mind, fuck it. I'll pass it to Snoop. So in verse 2, again, Drake, no, let's not get it confused. Again, this is the brilliance of Drake. It can be confusing. So verse 2, Snoop Dogg AI, that's what it says here in the Rap Genius. He says, nephew, what the fuck you really about to do? So now you have Snoop Dogg and Drake, channeling Snoop Dogg right into Kendrick Lamar. He said, nephew, what the fuck you really about to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? Right? I know you've never been to jail, wore jumpsuits and shower shoes, never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you. Ooh. He said you a bitch in real life. You got your friends doing the shit for you. But still you gotta show this fucking owl who's boss on the West. The owl. That's OVO. October's very own. Drake has to symbolize and trademark the owl to represent him because, again, he's born in October, Halloween month. Now it's the time to really make a power move. Because right now it's looking like you're writing out the game plan on how to lose. How to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Dot, you know that the DOG never fucking doubted you, but right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do. He like, Kendrick, why are you out here acting confused, nephew? Get him. So that was verse 2. Again, that's Drake writing those lyrics, presumably, and then he has Snoop Dogg. He's channeling Snoop Dogg through AI. Now, verse 3, the final 3. Now, this is Drake's voice. This is Drake coming up to not get it confused. He's like, yeah, Unc, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me 1 hour or 2. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week because Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you're not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose, I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little. You're not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? I feel like you kind of removed. You're trying to let this shit die. Nah. Now this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We're waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. And then it's just the outro, Drake saying, yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift, biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. Which he did. He admitted, like, you know what, I'm like, even Moneybagg Yo, he said, you know what? When, what's her name? It was the album after she dropped Lover by Taylor Swift. Moneybagg Yo said, you know what, baby, you got it. I'm going to let you have your moment, Taylor Swift, because niggas ain't fucking with Taylor Swift. It's Taylor Swift. When she drops, nobody else should drop because, again, she's going to eat up all your numbers and take all your fans. So he says, you know she about to Millie run through them, do a Millie rock on your head top. Well, she got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend like, duh. I know you're in the New York apartment, you're struggling right now. I know it. In the notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand, like that shit better be crazy. We waiting on you, yeah. And that was a lot of curse words. Hopefully, I'm trying to get monetized, y'all. Hopefully, YouTube don't come for me, but I gotta keep it real and just kick out the real lyrics. So, in order to break it down, Drake is moving very confidently when it comes to this beef. Not only with Kendrick Lamar, but just everybody. Again, when he did Push Up, Drop, and Give Me 50, he came for Kendrick Lamar, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd, Future, Rick Ross, aka Officer Ricky. Who else? He didn't really have nothing for A$AP Rocky. Have you noticed that? He kind of ignored him in that beef because it's like, come on now. Yeah, you smashed my baby mom, but I smashed your baby. It's just a mess. So, again, I think that this is brilliant for Drake because, you know, all the rumors buzzing around him having ghostwriters and using AI, blah, blah, blah. Is this really him or is this presumably he wrote these lyrics and he channeled the lyrics using Tupac's voice and Snoop Dogg's voice, two West Coast rappers. I know I know Tupac was born in Baltimore, raised in Harlem, but he eventually got to the age of 19, 20, 21, said, fuck the East Coast, ran over to the West Coast and started claiming them. So he actually used, you know, West Coast rappers to taunt Kendrick Lamar. They're actually speaking to Kendrick Lamar saying, nephew, what are you doing? Why are you letting this light-skinned Canadian, rapper who ain't about nothing, he a pussy-ass nigga, like, why are you letting him have you hesitant to even drop, a response? So this is getting really interesting. I don't know what's going on. I think it's Taurus season, y'all. Today is April 20th. It's actually my brother's birthday. Shout out to Sir. Happy birthday. But also, Taurus season. It's the sign of the bull. I'm, a Taurus. April 25th, my birthday next week. So shout out to all the Tauruses, both the men and the women. So this is getting really interesting. Everybody is getting into it in the year 2024. We need to blame Cat Williams. I believe he is the reason for this. He kicked it all off. And let's just see where this goes. So, yeah, that was the breakdown for Drake's tailor-made freestyle towards Kendrick Lamar diss. When do you guys think that Kendrick Lamar is going to respond? Is he ever going to respond? I know that he's cooking up something. It's just like, but when? He's not going to back down from this. I'm a huge Drake fan. I actually prefer Drake over Kendrick Lamar's music 9 times out of 10 on almost any day. But it's like, I don't know. I think that Kendrick Lamar is like really taking his time to really destroy Drake. But again, this is getting interesting. They're just now both starting to really heat up, cook up. So again, I just want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think about Drake's tailor-made freestyle, the diss towards Kendrick Lamar? And what do you think about him using AI technology to channel both Tupac and Snoop Dogg to actually not refer to, but to speak directly to Kendrick Lamar about him acting shy and trying to shine away from this beef? Drake is actually acting really confident. It's like, I don't know. So again, let's see.